we'd like to sincerely thank our Patreon supporters.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Kagan and I are out back. And what is that you're holding?
This is a Reptilink.
A Reptilink.
Specifically the Bayou blend that has crawfish, bullfrog legs, and insects in this one.
Super cool. So they had contacted us and wanted to sponsor a video. I was equally as excited to do this because although the messy chopping block and processing food worked for me in this outdoor area, I mean, could you imagine if you didn't have this area and this was your kitchen counter? I just processed the chicken.
You guys, want to know what it was? Do you guys want to know what was on that block? You can tell them, Jerry.
It was Mark the rooster. Died of natural causes. I'm not gonna say I'm upset about it, but we found him passed away this morning. He was a very old rooster. Probably why he was so ornery. But this is not for everyone. And when I talk about the food, you know, I'm gonna actually walk towards some shade. When I talk about the food items for some of these monitors, some people cringed, like, oh, I'm not doing rats. Ooh, frozen chicks, I'm not doing that. The calcium from the bones and feathers and fur, the different minerals and stuff in the organ meat is essential for the health of these animals. And if, you know, people have talked about, you know, like, oh, you can mix turkey and egg and bag up and, you know, again, that is another process. And I don't even think it's complete. It's not complete enough to be variety. Because if you only use turkey, egg, and a couple set ingredients, that's all it's ever gonna be, and that's not really variety. Reptilinks has it down. And we'll go over the different blends that they provided us. They have other blends. But one, if you live in an apartment and you have a dedicated room for your monitor lizard, or you have a snapping turtle and a really cool aquatic, you know, thing, and you don't want to, you've only got one freezer in the house and you don't want to see rodents or chicks in your freezer where your food is kept. They're super neat, clean packages.
Look how cute they are.
They look like little sausages. And they are complete. They have everything that they need. And you can order different varieties and find out, you know, like some monitors don't like fish, some don't like egg or this or that. You can find varieties that your animal is gonna like. And I mean, I even thought that, like, if someone was house sitting my animals, and I was okay with rodents and stuff like that, but the person house sitting wasn't, that this, you know, order a pack before you leave town and be like, yep, give one link a week or once every 3 days or something like that.
This
and
is
it's
a way more digestible sight for some people than a rodent.
absolutely.
And snakes will eat these too.
Oh yeah, so yeah, they were saying that snakes will eat these large sausages. You can actually wean them off of rodents by rubbing a rodent against the link, and it'll associate that with food, and to a point where you don't need to do that, and it'll just take the link. You were saying especially retics and certain ones, a boa or an anaconda, I could see them. But you can do that, rub a prey item that you know they like on something else, and it'll get them to transfer over to something. So we do have some whole quail in some of these trays. We have some of Mark cut up in some of these trays for the larger guys. And we have all these baggies of the Reptilinks, and we're gonna divvy everything up and we're gonna show you some of the animals enjoying it. Okay, now this is one of the youngest of the albinos. A lot of tongue flicking, figuring it out. That's probably the biggest thing it's ever eaten, right there. Wow, that is a honking sausage for that little guy. Woo! It's gonna have to work that one down. It's the biggest thing it's ever swallowed, for sure.
That was a big meal, huh?
Now, if you guys see our last clutch, I did not rinse the Reptibark, and you're finally starting to see their colors again, but they've been that rusty orange since the beginning.
Yeah.
And now they're starting to get clean. It's, we haven't shown them much because of how bad that staining was. But they are beautiful. Probably just, yeah. He's thinking about it. So pretty. So pretty. I mean, it's amazing when they all shed, but can't wait to see all those pretty neck markings when it finishes this shed.
You got room for one more, little dude?
I think it does. Oh, wow. Let's see.
Good head shake. It just looks like we went to the grocery store and picked up some
Little Smokies.
Little Smokies.
Little Smokies. I definitely had some Little Smokies at barbecues with my parents.
So these tiny ones were the Bayou Blend.
Bayou Blend.
The
All
little
right.
ones are Bayou Blend.
Okay, so the Bayou Blend is farm-raised crawfish, bullfrog legs, and insects. Hissa roaches, crickets, superworms, and natural casing. All right, now she's gonna grab the other one, which she already smells like Reptilinks. So,
Baby monitor approved.
absolutely. Just looking for something to put its face against. They always use something to help them get their mouth on it right. Something in their environment. In this case, Kagan's hand.
Taking one for the team.
When you look at the colors on this little guy.
Oh,
Wow.
he's eating. Look.
Ooh. All right, and then we'll move on to the next group of the larger albinos. There are just the 3 of them left in here. They're all asleep in the water, so we're gonna wake them up. And I believe they are eating a mixture of the rabbit and Bayou Blend.
Yep. He already down to the second one.
Super
He's
cool.
on to the third.
All right, now we're on to the larger group of the baby albinos. Sorry about my finger there, guys. We already know what's gonna happen here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm. Wolfe in it. Oh. Oh.
Now we obviously could have went with a larger link, but they just gave us an assortment and we had to divvy it up however we saw fit. Now you could order the different sizes. I think everything is available in all these different sizes. These monitors, obviously, instead of giving them so many links, you could ideally just give them one perfect size link. I think he's gonna go for the camera.
Got more for you. Now this was the Bayou Blend, and I want to say this one is the rabbit and insect one.
Rabbit and insect.
What do you think, buddy?
Just a new smell.
Would you prefer to try Bayou Blend?
Just running around with this link. All right, so right now we have one that's not sure, but it was just asleep underwater. So now, if you guys noticed how she guided this lizard away from the other one, so it didn't use the other monitor as something to press it against to swallow its food. Because they will do that.
You got more links?
All right, what are we gonna go to next?
Snapping turtle?
Oh yeah, let's see what Pickles thinks. So this guy is a little reluctant, but we're gonna try it again in its enclosure and see.
Yeah.
So we'll set its aside and set him up with some links in its enclosure. I'd say pretty good so far. Over to Pickles' enclosure. Oh, there's Pickles. You guys can see. Woo. Gonna get a little... I mean, let's be honest. I don't even think Pickles knows what it ate.
No, probably not. He ate snails yesterday.
Just as quick.
Yep.
He's just chewing his food.
Oh. Now, if that were your finger.
Now, is the apple snail, do you see it in here right now? Or did he just, Pickles just stirred up the water and now we can't see it? But we put an apple snail in here that's been surviving.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look while we're... I don't see it right now. I know Pickles didn't eat it. Pickles did. Pickles would be like a pound heavier. Too cool.
Pickles approved. Over here.
Underwater attack.
Up here.
Just one more.
Oh, well, I was going to try and get him to come out, but already nabbed.
And we both know that's a lot of food for Pickles. Pickles won't get fed for a little bit. So we've really poured it on with that feeding and eating those snails yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I am really excited for the demurrals because this was the Bayou blend, which has the crayfish in it, which they love. The little shrimp and crayfish.
I'm going to have to wake them up.
Yeah.
But they're pretty good about eating right after being woken up.
Oh, both of them.
Oh, look at that. Get in there with the camera. That is too cute. Side by side
Both
snoozing.
heads sleeping together. And the females made a really big growth spurt. If you guys remember, there was a massive difference in size. There's still a big difference in size, but she really has.
All right, so you just woke up.
Sleeping in that cool water as well. Not awake yet.
Nope.
Handsome devil.
You can sit up here. Wake up for a second. You awake now?
That's hilarious. No problem.
Let's wake her up.
I could see him look at the camera as I brought it closer. Now look at the growth she has had. She was way behind him for a long time. That was a nibble.
That was a nibble.
Yum. Now, I can tell you about these guys don't overeat. Like, they eat what they want and they stop, and they're not voracious eaters.
No. How cute. Look at him. He's like, you got more links?
He was definitely looking. Huh?
What is that tiny little nibble?
That is funny. Boba is next. Now we're on to the handsome Boba. Hey, Boba. Questions asked. That was easy. 3 perfect links. That was sized appropriate for him. Let's see how she likes them, if that is a she. We honestly have no idea. And this animal is so pretty. I don't care. It is. So pretty. They love it. They love it. Now we have the young white throats. Caleb, if you're watching, I thought you were coming to pick these guys up. A little female. Awesome. Now the male, who is ready to come through the door. I don't think Pete is ready for it. Are you prepared, Pete? If he comes out?
See if we get his attention.
Push him away from the door. Could be a difficult one. I think he will eat them so fast. I don't know if you guys are noticing in those enclosures, there are some slugs from other monitors that are in there for them to eat that they honestly didn't like them. I think the male ate 1 or something like that and then left the rest. But they did like their Reptilinks.
Mm-hmm, they sure did.
All right, now we're moving into the garage. You guys can see some of the baby quail from our friend Brandon. We had 1 that we had hatched out that's somewhere's in that group, and the rest of these are from Brandon. So they'll be moving to the outdoor enclosure very soon. See what Al has to say. Look how big Al is. You ready to move outside, Al? Now this is the first of the large ones. What blend was this one?
This was the Mega Blend.
Mega Blend. He knows he smells something he likes. These were thawing in the garage right in front of his enclosure, and he was going bonkers earlier, climbing on the screen. You can just have the rest in there. A couple chicken hearts to round it out for him. I do want to find the card for that blend so we can know what's in it. So the Mega Blend is guinea fowl, quail, whole bird with feathers, white or California rabbits, and frog. Wow. That's a good mix of everything in there. And there's Peggy. Peggy she's been digging the lay. You can see she's so round, she's having a hard time climbing up. Why don't you go ahead and give her that Mega Blend link. That's the energy she needs right there. She is dirty, her water is filthy, she's in and out of that lay box. Just gonna finish up with some of those chicken hearts. There you go. Beautiful. and looking for more. And now we are on to the backyard, but we had an idea to stop and try the iguanas.
I would
before.
love to see if they would want to try one of these.
How cool would that be? So we're also gonna try and see if our rock iguanas like them, because they do like some occasional protein. Now this is a rabbit.
Insect rabbit blend.
Insect rabbit. So let's see. Oh. She's thinking about it. Her first hot dog.
Hey buddy, I'm right next to you.
Oh, snatched. She finished hers too.
Wow, and looking for more.
Yeah.
A little, maybe one more little treat. You're gonna have to give him one before her. Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. And they like it way too much. Way too much. We're gonna...
I think that was a resounding yes. Holy cow.
When they try to eat the entire bag.
I think that's a yes.
If you can get your kids at home to do that with vegetables, that's a win.
All right, Angus.
All right, let's see what Angus says. You don't think he's got a bite? He snatched that in half.
Mm-hmm.
He's chewing it and enjoying it. Wow.
That is
Absolutely. What a perfect treat for them. Helps them build all that muscle mass.
Hey Trace.
Trace Legace. Hey girl. Woo. You want the camera? So calm. She wants to eat it while sitting on you. Thanks, Mom.
She's
precious. She really wants to jump further on, doesn't she?
Yep. One more. Awesome. That is so funny how much they enjoyed that.
She's great.
I know. We gotta
What
go
a treat.
back in.
Oh, man.
I know.
We gotta finish this video.
So as an occasional protein snack,
Yeah, works
iguanas
great.
love it.
Works great for your iguanas too. All right, now we're gonna start in the rows of the bigger monitors. I think we're gonna go into Frosty and Tundra's, or Frosty and Pebbles enclosure. And I have to tell you guys, the absolute worst happened. And we knew it was gonna happen. We knew we had to move Jane out of this enclosure for Pebbles to get to her lay box. She laid in the lay box in here and he ate the eggs.
Frosty ate the eggs.
Frosty ate 6 good white throat eggs that she had laid. She should be voracious. Look at a little head twitching for your food. She should be voracious after laying. Aww. I think her little feelings are hurt. It's hard on those lizards. She was guarding that box. She absolutely was, and I'm sure he pushed past her. We know that Frosty's not going to hesitate. Hey, buddy. Or do you even need to eat?
I'm gonna try a rabbit blend. Did you taste it? You got more?
Oh man. Yeah, I know it can be depressing for those females when that stuff happens. I think she is depressed. She was, after we took the lay box out, she was digging this ground all around, checking this ground. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on her. All right, well, that's a situation. There's always something. So we have Tundra and Glacier. I think that's a mega blend. But
Rabbit.
those are rabbit.
rabbit insect.
Rabbit insect. And you're gonna look how handsome he looks after that shed. You're gonna have to trick him up the shelf. She's above the door. You're gonna need him away to be able to feed her.
I was just looking for her. Wondering where she got to.
She's just above my head here. Aiming the camera right.
No.
Oh, I'm not. Perfect. Oh, yeah, there's her butt. There's her face. There you go, girl. He won't steal that from you. Well, not if you're quick about it. Very soon, we'll have these females where we could separate them from the males. And she'll have her own enclosure to take her time. Just a little bit longer. I think me filming her isn't helping. Now she's swallowing it now. There you go.
Yep. Oh, downed. That one went way faster, huh?
All right, now he gets his big mega blend. Ooh. Oh my gosh. That's the big link. That's hilarious.
1 second.
We still have that one set aside for pebbles. Got a quail for some of the large black throats. We do have one to give to Onyx, just to watch him eat it. Oh, Miko's always a fun one.
Where are you at, Nikos?
I think he's right now trying to like figure out what did I just put in my mouth. This is different. It's gonna be tough when you don't smell it first. You don't even give it a tongue flick. Now you know what you ate. He's handsome.
He's had a nice little growth spurt since coming down here too.
Absolutely. He's a really good looking black roughneck. Got a little whole prey. Woof! Oh, I'm so happy you splashed us with that water. Thank you, Sapphire. All right, so we're gonna have to, I think, lure Onyx into here with that Reptilink.
Where is she at?
She is in his box. So he's in there with Diamond. I know a lot of these guys eating, we can credit to how good those Reptilinks are. This guy, you guys see how big he is getting. He is really, really putting size on. Or maybe I'll sneak away while Kagan's in here. Grab a little quail. Oh, I think she's mad at us. She was hoping for a Reptilink. She ate that she grabbed it really slow. We'll see how big his back is and its pretty spots. Big boy. All right, and after this, we're moving on to the water monitors. This is Conan, guys, the male sulfur. He's squirming forward. He's squirming slowly forward to get it. Here we go. I gotta tell you how stinking hilarious that is, guys. He's in a little cave. You guys hear him trying to swallow that? I am excited to see if we can get Raven to turn around inside of her lay box.
Oh, yeah.
As you guys know, in that Raven video, She is digging to lay her first clutch of eggs. And wait till you guys see what she has done to this box.
Oh my gosh.
That is a female monitor that is digging to lay eggs. Now, she could be head first down there. Oh shoot. I don't think she is head first down that hole, guys, if you can see. So
look at all her tunnels.
yeah,
She's got 6 tunnels.
6 tunnels, trying to find the right spot. We'll just leave her food right by the door for her and let her get it when she's ready. Alexander, of course, has a link and a whole bunch of rooster.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, can't wait to work on his enclosure some more.
All right, Alexander, you ready to try a Reptilink? Unlike Miko, he gave that a good sniff
He sure did,
and was like, oh yeah, definitely.
but he is picky sometimes.
He is picky. He's more picky than some of the others. A little bit of chicken to follow it up.
Oh yeah, shake it. Oof.
All right, we're getting out of
Yeah.
the splash zone.
And that's the difference.
You moved out of the way not a second too soon.
That's funny. That is the difference. We're going in, but I gotta be quiet once we get in there. This is Sophia, the large sulfur females enclosure. It was really cool how the GoPro actually lit up that dark box and we got to see her eat. Kagan's gonna feed her the next one. Super cool.
You want to try a Reptilink? Oh, yeah. Is that good or what? That's a good girl.
The full female guru. She's doing great.
Food has been the way to her heart.
It sure has. You've told me, but that's the best I've seen her act. That's super cool. And where is Miss Ivy? Let's see if we can get Miss Ivy out.
Entice her out with a couple hearts and try and get her.
Hard to motivate with food. Well, she's in there digging.
Got something good for you.
She's frozen.
All right, you ready for the next? Give it a sniff first.
Come on.
Give it a sniff first. It's really good.
She's definitely looking at me in the camera. She is side-eyeing me. That's funny. Come on, that's Pinky. Come on, Pinky. Oh, she loves it. Pinky approved. There's a couple more food items on there. All right, it's the end of the day, and I think Reptilinks was a success. The couple animals that were a little reluctant to try it ate right as soon as we walked away. I think we even had the video of Ghost, which is the oldest of the baby albinos, who in the swimming tub didn't want to eat. As soon as we put them in the enclosure, boom, ate right away. I think 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
So everyone, all the younger monitors got their fill. I think it was a raging success. And what a convenient food item for people living in certain situations, or people that just want the convenience of that instead of a freezer full of rats and chicks. And, you know, it's a lot. It is a lot. I mean, we have dedicated chest freezers
Yeah.
full of different prey items. And when I go fishing, keep a bunch of different fish. Like, there's, to give them a well-balanced diet, it requires a whole bunch of effort. Or you can just buy a product that has it all. Reptilinks, we can't thank you enough. We'll have a link on the bottom for everyone. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. All right, guys, until next time.